Title: The Weight of Staying. Marcus used to believe love meant endurance, not the kind you brag about, the soft, poetic kind, but the quiet, grinding endurance that chipped away at you slowly, the kind where you learned how to read moods before words were spoken, where silence could mean peace or the calm before something breaking. When he and Tasha first got together, everything felt electric, passionate, real. But over time, the fire turned unpredictable. Words became weapons. Small disagreements turned into storms. And sometimes, it wasn't just words. The first time she pushed him, he told himself it was stress. The first time she slapped him, he told himself it was a mistake. The first time their children saw it, he told himself he had to stay. Because that's what fathers do, right? They endure. They protect, even if it means absorbing the damage. Marcus became a master of minimizing his own pain. He learned how to smile for his kids, even when his chest felt tight. Learned how to redirect conversations when tension rose. Learned how to apologize even when he wasn't wrong, because peace mattered more than pride. But peace never stayed long. Tasha would cry afterward, promise she'd change, say she'd get help, and for a little while things would be better, softer. Hope would creep back in. Then the cycle would return like it always did. And each time, Marcus lost a little more of himself. Then came Alina. He didn't go looking for her. In fact, he avoided her at first. She was everything his life wasn't. Calm, patient, emotionally present. She listened without interrupting. She noticed when he was tired. She asked how he felt and actually waited for the answer. The first time she told him, "You don't deserve to be treated like that," he laughed it off. But it stayed with him. Because deep down, a part of him wondered if she was right. Their connection grew slowly. Conversations turned into confessions. Confessions turned into something neither of them planned. Marcus knew it was wrong. He knew it crossed a line. And that truth sat heavy on him. But for the first time in years, he felt seen. Not needed, not tolerated, seen. At home, things only got worse. The arguments became sharper, the tension thicker, the kids quieter. Marcus tried again, begging Tasha to get help, offering therapy, suggesting anything that could break the cycle. "I will," she'd say. "I promise." But promises without action became just another form of hurt. One night, after another explosion that left more than just emotional bruises, Marcus sat in his car long after the house went quiet. His hands were shaking, not from fear, from clarity. He realized something in that moment. Staying wasn't protecting his children anymore. It was teaching them that love hurts, that disrespect is normal, that silence is survival. And he couldn't pass that down. When he finally said the words, "I can't do this anymore, this is unhealthy, I'm leaving," they didn't come out angry, they came out tired, certain, final. Tasha cried, begged, promised again. But this time, he didn't believe it, because he had learned something the hard way. Love isn't proven by how much pain you can endure. It's proven by how much truth you're willing to face. Leaving wasn't easy. There was guilt, shame, questions from his kids, judgment from people who didn't understand. And there was Alina. She never pressured him, never made him choose. She simply remained steady, a source of support, not escape. And Marcus had to face that part too. What they built while he was still in his relationship wasn't right. But what it showed him was real. And sometimes, real is what wakes you up. Marcus didn't leave for another woman. He left because he finally chose himself. Because he realized his children needed a healthy father more than a present one who was slowly breaking. Because he understood that staying in dysfunction doesn't make you strong, it makes you stuck. For the first time in a long time, Marcus felt something unfamiliar. Not happiness, not yet, but peace, beginning. And sometimes that's where healing starts.